Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Penfield's 2019 Independence Day Parade. We thank you all for coming to celebrate with us today. The parade will be starting. Yeah, give a round of applause to Penfield and all that we have done to prepare for this today here in Penfield. And as you see coming around the corner now from 5 Mile Line, we are underway. And the Monroe County Sheriff's Office mounted patrol, as they always do, starting us off. Deputies Johnstone and Horst are both from the mounted unit. They retired from the mounted unit as full-time deputies, but came back to work part-time in the unit. Deputy Johnstone is with his partner Sammy, a 16-year-old Percheron Arabian Cross. Deputy Horst with his partner Monty, a 7-year-old thoroughbred who was rescued by Meg Helms after a short stint as a barrel racing horse and donated to the Sheriff's Office. Corporal Daniel Berger, a Penfield resident, representing the recruitment team from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. We welcome them to kick off our 4th of July celebration here in Penfield. And right behind them, Trooper Mike Burdett, representing the New York State Police. Proudly serving New York since 1917, the state police working to ensure the safety of the state's roadways, prevent and investigate crime, prepare for and respond to all of our emergencies and disasters. Troopers.newyork.gov if you'd like more information. The New York State Police, Trooper Mike Burdett. Thank you for being part of our parade. And right behind them, the color guard from the American Legion Bremen Post 1229 and VFW Post 307. Amy Hudzinski, Commander Hudzinski, Mike Morrison from Post 307, Ray Schulteis from 307, Rick Gow, Commander of the American Legion, and John Lucy, is it, or Luce? From American Legion Bremen Post 1229. Thanks for being with you and us today. I'm going to get a little picture here of our parade marshals as they go by. In that familiar orange, I see Rich Stewart right in the lead car there, honoring Honor Flight. Rochester. They were established in 2008. Honor Flight is part of our 132 hub national unit covering 46 states, committed to transporting a lot of our veterans to see those war memorials in Washington. I had a chance to go on Honor Flight 50, and we're up to what, 67 now, Rich? 67 this September. So we thank them for all they have done. Honor Flight here in Rochester, and George Conboy, the driver for that parade marshal vehicle. Penfield Town Board and our officials. I see Linda Cole already marching away. Probably had breakfast at the poorhouse, I don't know. Tony LaFountain, our town supervisor. Town board members Linda Cole, Paula Metzler, Andy Moore, Rob Quinn, and our town clerk, Amy Steckloff. Thank you for all you do for the Penfield Town Board. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Penfield Fire Company and band. The Penfield Fire Company has been serving the community for 178 years, organized in 1841, comprised of 100% volunteers continuing to thrive through community support and members who are willing to give their time. Company is led by Fire Chief Gary Finlayson. A round of applause for the Penfield Fire Company and band. And the Ladies Auxiliary as well. Passing in review right in front of our Penfield Volunteer Emergency Ambulance. Our Penfield Fire Company giving us a little glimpse of history as we see some of the vehicles that have been used in the past and, of course, the vehicles that are being used now. You see the website on the side of the truck there, penfieldfire.org. If you need more information, would like to learn how to volunteer. Right behind the Penfield Fire Company, we have the Penfield Volunteer Emergency Ambulance, serving this community for 53 years. And 50 of those 53 years have been served with Hugh Franklin for his 32,000 hours of service donated to the Corps. How about a round of applause for Hugh Franklin and all that he has done? President Glenn Becker, Vice President Skip Sackrider, Treasurer Dick Jones, the Secretary Chris Alexander, the operational staff comprised of EMS Manager Tony LaFond got lost. Your town board is way up there. He's been so busy handing out Tootsie Rolls, our town supervisor. And the operational staff, Dan Reardon and Chief Paramedic Dustin Mandel. Thank you for all you do for the Penfield Ambulance for 53 years in our community. American Legion, Bremen Post 1229 and Patchen Briggs, VFW Post 307, formed in 1946, named in honor of two Penfield brothers, Robert and Peter Bremen, both killed in combat in France in 1918. This year, the National American Legion celebrating 100 years as a veteran service organization. The vehicles in this parade, we got a 1963 Valiant driven by Ted Vole, a 63 Red Valiant driven by Randy Clark, a 1963 Valiant driven by Randy, 1933 Plymouth driven by Roy Sargent, a 1948 Plymouth driven by Michael Stein, and a 1962 Studebaker Lark driven by Jerry Keir, his passenger John Morgan, as we salute the American Legion Bremen Post 1229 and Patchen Briggs VFW Post 307. Thank you for your service. You are listening to the music of the TOWPATH Volunteers Fife and Drum Corps, of Macedon, proud to be performing in our parade. Fife Sergeant Patricia Rowland, Drum Sergeant Adam Chapin. They are known internationally for their excellence in performance and for its size. This corps has become one of the premier fife and drum corps in the country. The group was performed in the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, the Walt Disney World, St. Patrick's Day in Savannah, Georgia, TOWPATH, France in 2011, the historic Carnival in Ivrea, Italy in 2014. They'll be returning to Italy in 2019 for the World Fife and Drum Friendship Festival in September. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the TOWPATH Volunteers Fife and Drum Corps. Let's hear it again for the TOWPATH Volunteer Fife and Drum Corps. Thank you for being part of our Penfield Parade for 2019. Say hello to the Penfield Village Nursery School and Kindergarten, celebrating 52 years in education. 4 of their teachers won the Star Bright Impact Award in 2017. In 2018, 5 of their teachers were nominated. There are still openings in the 2-year-old classes. 2-year-old classes still openings in 2019 and 2020. If any 2-year-olds in the crowd want to go to the Penfield Village Nursery and Kindergarten. We've got Cub Scout Pack 9 from Penfield, first chartered in 1972. Pack 9 is the Harris Hill Elementary Cub Scout organization for boys in 1st through 5th grades. As a member of the Seneca Waterways Council and Baywaters Scouting District, the pack is supported by their chartering organization, Penfield Rotary. With over 50 scouts and many volunteers, they focus on character development, citizenship, fitness, respectful relationships, and most importantly, fun. You guys having fun from Pack 9? All right. Thank you for being part of our parade. And speaking of Rotary, right behind them, Penfield Rotary, our local service organization, connecting people, and that is the new theme as of July 1st. Rotary connects the world. The purpose, connecting people who work together to solve community problems and provide humanitarian aid, promoting goodwill and peace. Penfield Rotarians have been serving this community since 1949, their motto of service above self. And I've got stickers on this music stand today with the 4-way test. I don't know where this stand came from, but the 4-way test is on here. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? Mary Mady, right off her job rappelling down that Kodak Tower, raising funds not only for Rotary but for other organizations. Mary Ann, good to see you in our Penfield Parade this year. Looks like Bill Pethick is riding with you there. All right. Good to see everybody here from Penfield Rotary at our parade for 2019. The Penfield Trails Committee is trailing right behind the Penfield Rotary Club. They're the programming arm of the Penfield Recreation Department, developing and maintaining hiking trails in the Penfield parks, new and old. Nels Carmen, you're kind of bridging the gap between Rotary and the trails, right? He was in both, so he's got both. He's doing double duty here today, conducting monthly hikes year-round, so get out there, take a hike. You can either be in the Rotary or you can be on the trails. He's split both ways, but now it's good to see you. Is that your music stand? Is that from the band? All right, he says that's the Penfield Music Band stand. We got to return that when we're done. I guess, I don't know. New York State Supreme Court Justice Matthew Rosenbaum, running for re-election, Penfield native, and currently serving as the supervising judge for all civil courts in our region. Judge Rosenbaum, a former Penfield Town Board member, deputy supervisor, loves serving the people of his hometown, appreciates his many friends in Penfield, thanks them for their encouragement and support. We thank him for sharing his time, and we thank his dad for all he's done too. Your dad right behind you? He's coming. All right, Richard Rosenbaum, a distinguished judge and certainly a distinguished humanitarian in our community. We don't want to take anything away from his son, but we want to salute Richard as well. He is Penfield embodied in spirit, and I've known him for some of the early days. He's been out there putting in signs for his son on a Sunday afternoon, hammering him in the lawns, and still working. So he is a worker all the way through for his son, for his community, for Judge Rosenbaum. Thank you so much for all you have done, and we want to salute your son as he seeks re-election as well and joins our parade today in the town of Penfield. We want to welcome some of our viewers on Facebook. We are on Facebook Live, as I understand, so if you are watching on Facebook Live, or if you are in the crowd today and you know of someone that would like to share the parade and you got your phone handy, send them a text, share it on Facebook. Let people know that the parade right now is being broadcast on Facebook Live as well, so we want to thank you. Penn Senior Rides, a transportation program dedicated to Brighton and Penfield seniors needing transportation to allow them to manage medical, religious, and social needs. The donation-based service, a team of volunteer dispatchers and coordinators. Drivers are trained by Lifespan, a great way to give back to seniors. Penn, thank you for being here. Look at this, fresh off a hip surgery, but he is walking proud. New York State Senator Rich Funke, representing New York State Senate's 55th District, covering parts of Monroe and Ontario counties. Got his flag tie going there. This is I assume this is part of your rehabilitation? The doctor says you're going to have your hip replacement. You got to walk a couple miles a day, so he said, might as well do a parade. Rich, good to see you. We not only recognize him as our senator, but for all he's done in broadcasting in the Rochester community for Channel 10 over the years and radio before that. Senator Rich Funke, great to have you here and great to see you up and walking. The Children's STEM Garden, first place winners in the other division. Let's give them a round of applause. A nature pre-K program located in Village Green East. Marnie Parmalee is the founder, owner, and teacher. Kids 2 to 6, fully immersed in nature awareness. The students learn about gardening, composting, recycling, and coexisting with native flora and wildlife. And they are the first place winners in the other division, Children's STEM Garden, LLC. Thank you for being part of our Penfield Parade this year. All right, school may be out, but that is no excuse not to keep reading this summer, and that's the reminder from the Penfield Public Library. A universe of stories awaiting you at the Penfield Public Library. You see the banner there touting that, and we want to remind all the youngsters in the audience here today watching the parade, there are plenty of books to peruse at the Penfield Library, and we hope you are taking advantage of that. On warm summer days, air-conditioned comfort in the library, so you can go and read a book and relax and cool off a little bit. All right, we've got Elmo coming. I think Elmo's on the way. I'm talking to my grandsons over here, our little twin grandsons, Asher and Grayson and Emerson. Penfield School District's Transportation Department, we've got Scooby-Doo, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Elmo, Cookie Monster, Barney, Big Bird, Mickey Mouse, Garfield, Eeyore, Smurf is in there too. Look at all these. All of their staff putting safety first. They're proud of the excellent safe driving record and good relationships. Penfield schools priding themselves on striving for school bus safety program. That's held every August for those who are going into kindergarten like Emerson. And you will have a chance to see what it's like to ride on the bus, educating you about the most important safety procedures. It's going to be August 6th and 7th at the Harris Hill Elementary School. If you are interested in being part of that program, stop by the transportation office. They hope everyone has a fun, safe summer. Look forward to seeing you in September, and look forward to seeing that big yellow bus come down your street and take you to school. All right, you hear them coming. I'm going to speak quickly so they can power you with their music when they get here. 14th year for Primetime Brass. They've been asked to perform at the Mardi Gras New Orleans on the 4th of July in Boston, the Santa Parades in Canada, our own Rochester International Jazz Festival, which wraps up today. Primetime Brass featuring solid horns and percussion. They are our crowd favorite wherever they go, Primetime Brass. The tight arrangements of well-known favorites as well as originals and a love of performing. We are so proud of this group, as we said, now in their 14th year, one of the most sought-after groups in the area, and we are pleased that they have chosen to be part of our 4th of July parade in Penfield today. The Primetime Brass. Let's welcome them to our Penfield parade. Oh, that's powerful music. Primetime Brass, like that. Every day you get their best, in every parade we get their best in water too. WEGMANS Food Markets. Over the last 50 years, the WEGMANS team from Penfield has demonstrated the company's commitment to making a difference in every community they serve through the support of local and regional nonprofits, daily food donations, job creation, and its employee scholarship program, to name just a few. We are so proud in this community to have WEGMANS that we can brag about wherever we go, and you all know it. When someone comes in from out of town, where do you take them for a tour? You got to see WEGMANS. WEGMANS over 50 years, and thank you for being part of our 2019 parade in Penfield. Oh, yeah. Say hello to our Monroe County Executive, CHERYL DINOLFO. Last year, I think she was walking in heels. I don't know. Well, she's still got the heels on. Bringing a wealth of experience as an attorney, a small business owner, and community volunteer, known for her hard work and determination, CHERYL dedicated to rolling up her sleeves, getting the job done. She's prioritized job creation, economic development, attracting new investments and more jobs to Monroe County as well. This year, CHERYL delivered the first county tax rate cut in over a decade, saving millions of dollars for local homeowners, all the while investing in vital programs. Our Monroe County Executive, CHERYL DINOLFO, greeting some members of the crowd. Good to have you in our parade. And stop over and say hello to our identical twins over there. Look at that. Our Monroe County Executive, CHERYL DINOLFO, thank you for all you have done for our community. Oh, thank you, and a Tootsie Roll to boot. We've got everything here. All right. Mark Johns, good to see you. Our state assemblyman here as well, marching in the parade. Yes, good to see you. Welcome to our parade. Mark Johns, our New York State assemblyman, marching with CHERYL DINOLFO. We want to thank all of you for being part of our parade today. Our Monroe County executive. We got some animal cookies, too. Look at this. A lot of food. Tootsie Rolls, animal cookies. We're set. And Elmo, too. All right, the Girl Scouts. MILLWHEEL Girl Scouts. The service unit serving all Girl Scouts in Penfield, part of Girl Scouts of Western New York. With over 300 Girl Scouts and over 30 troops, the girls and parents of MILLWHEEL do their best to make the world and Penfield a better place. They have taken first place in the patriotic division for our parade. So congratulations, a round of applause for the MILLWHEEL Girl Scouts. First place in the patriotic division in our parade this year. Thank you very much. We've got lifesavers, we've got cookies, we've got Tootsie Rolls, and we've got the Girl Scouts as well. Master Kim's Taekwondo for over 40 years. Taekwondo has been dedicated to teaching the physical and technical aspects of Taekwondo, as well as teaching character-building qualities such as courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Voted the best martial arts school in Rochester for 4 years in a row. Stop in and try class today. Master Kim's Taekwondo. And a reminder again, we are on Facebook Live. Our thanks to Penfield TV for producing and coordinating all of our coverage today. And a reminder, well, if you're in that audience, have that smartphone ready. Share this experience with those who cannot be here today as we celebrate Independence Day and our parade for 2019 in the town of Penfield. He's on the run. I see him now, our Monroe County Sheriff, Todd Baxter. Great to have you here with your flag flying there, a 32-year veteran of law enforcement, 22-year veteran of the United States Army, retiring as a Master Sergeant. While in the military, he earned the Meritorious Service Medal, 4 Army Commendations, 8 Army Achievement Medals, 1 Overseas Service Ribbon, a Global War on Terrorism Medal. I didn't know all of this stuff. Sheriff, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to our parade today. He was executive director, as you may remember, of the Veterans Outreach Center, providing regional service. Today, Todd Baxter, marching with some of his command officers, Captain Andrew DeLizer from Zone A. Good to have you with us as well. I see some princesses coming up the aisle here. I'm not sure. But a chance to pose with your favorite princess. I'll have to ask my granddaughter who that is. Which princess is that? Elsa? Elsa? I don't know which one it is. Our Monroe County District Attorney, Sandra Dorley. Good to have you here for our Penfield Parade. Supporting her re-election for the Friends of Sandra Dorley. Great to have you here. The DA's office, of course, charged with prosecuting felony and misdemeanor crimes, violations. Last year, the DA's office successfully prosecuted, listen to this, over 20,000 cases, ranking it among the top DA's office in New York State based on caseload. We salute Sandra Dorley and all she has done for our town, for our community, for Monroe County, and thank you for being part of our 2019 Penfield Parade. And right behind her, Monroe County Court Judge John DeMarco. elected to Monroe County and as an acting Supreme Court Justice in 2009. He's about to complete his first term and is running for re-election to the county court bench as well. Monroe County Court Judge John DeMarco, great to have you as part of our Penfield parade this year. What a perfect day to be marching with all of us here in Penfield as we celebrate the 4th of July.
The most important thing, Penfield native.
Penfield native, all right. John DeMarco reminding us, Penfield native. So he's looking for your support for re-election, and as a native of Penfield, we welcome him to our parade today. Always a reminder of the great spirit of mutual aid in our community. The Webster Fire Department, Northeast Joint Fire District, our neighbors to the north, protecting the north end of Penfield and showing off fire engine. It says 104. I see 108. We got 104 behind there. Just 108 we've got today. Fire engine 108. 104 is probably out in service somewhere. But thank you for looking out for Penfield as well as Webster, a reminder of the close-knit communities that we all share here in this portion of Monroe County, looking out for each other. And that's what it's all about, and we thank you for your support as well. And the West Webster Fire Department, serving Webster and Northwest Penfield since 1926 in our parade as well. And a reminder over here, if somebody needs bus drivers, I'm not sure. I guess the Penfield School District, is that? Penfield School District looking for bus drivers. Can't quite see the number there, but jot it down if it goes by. A good reminder in our parade today as we welcome the West Webster Fire Department. I don't have to tell you what club this is coming in review. It is the Rochester Corvette Club, revving up for this parade, celebrating its 61st year as one of the oldest and largest Corvette clubs in the United States of America. They're very much a social and community-minded group. The charity this year is Parkinson's disease, so they are not only proudly displaying the Corvettes, but they are raising money for worthy causes throughout our community. Parkinson's this year, various events the other years as well. The Rochester Corvette Club, passing in review for our Penfield Parade 4th of July celebration. Tucked behind that Corvette is the Flower City Barbie Club. Social club founded in 1992. Members have been collecting Barbies since the iconic doll started. You remember that, what year that was? Barbie started? 1959. That means Barbie's 60 years old now, right? Collections include Barbie's family, friends. Ken, where's Ken? Is Ken here? Carmela is president and founder of this club. Barbie, yeah, 60 years old this year. Go Barbie. All right. Great to have you here. The Gates Keystone Club Police Pipes and Drums. This Irish-themed police pipe band formed in 1998 to honor fallen members of the first responder and military communities, performing in numerous parades and participating in honor flight ceremonies at the Greater Rochester Airport. Welcome, the Gates Keystone Club Police Pipes and Drum. Michael A. Shortino, Parma Town Justice and candidate for New York State Supreme Court. Been a judge for the past 19 years, running for election in the New York State Supreme Court for the 7th Judicial District, which includes Monroe County. Michael Shortino, thank you for being part of our Penfield Parade this year. as he seeks re-election and a judge, as we said, for the past 19 years in our community. We got Boy Scouts headed our way. And a round of applause for Boy Scout Troop 312, the honorable mention in their category this year, celebrating over 50 years of adventure, ambition, and achievement. Our Boy Scouts of America, Troop 312. Great to have you part of our parade. There we go. Whoop, almost. I came over the railing there. We have to get our food. Penfield Republican Committee is passing now, working hard to support Tony LaFountain. You saw him a little bit earlier with the Tootsie Rolls. Linda Cole, you saw a little bit earlier as well on the town board. Paula Metzler, Paul Dondorfer, a candidate from Monroe County Legislator for the District 9, running on the Republican and Conservative Party lines as well. And Paula Metzler, good to see you right here running for town justice, a native here, a Penfield High graduate, experienced and respected attorney for over 25 years, a community leader. And this point out, if she is elected, she'll be the first female town justice in Penfield history. So Paula, seeking your support on Election Day. Paula Metzler, part of our Penfield Republican Committee as well. Paul Dondorfer, candidate from Monroe County Legislator for Penfield District 9. Paul, sporting his red shirt there, is running on the Conservative and the Republican lines this year for Monroe County Legislator. Good to have you with us and in our parade this year. There's no shortage of Tootsie Rolls in our Penfield parade this year. Good to have you here. How you doing? Hi. He's way out in front. You got to keep up with him. And he even poses for the pictures. Wait a minute, you got to get a picture. There he goes. First robotics team, 1511 Rolling Thunder. Right behind the Dondorfer. There was more Dondorfers than I thought here, so we've got a bunch. Great support. And plenty of candy. They're all saying, how much longer do we have to walk, right? All the way down. Now, you just down to Baird Road. A couple more miles, you'll be all set. All right, here we have the Rolling Thunder. First robotics team, 1511. Penfield High School's award-winning robotics team. It's called First Robotics to represent F for inspiration and R, recognition of science, and T, technology. Partnered with Harris Corporation, students spending 6 weeks building robots each winter, competing in several competitions, and participating in countless off-season events. They travel to Washington every year and speak to political leaders to advocate for additional funding, and give them a round of applause for honorable mention in our parade this year in their category. The First Robotics 1511 Rolling Thunder, and look at that. We've got a little soccer demonstration going on as well. Great to have you as part of our Penfield parade this year. The Penfield United Methodist Church and Praise Band. The movement coming to Penfield, the Methodist movement, at about 1806, meeting in the homes of early settlers. As Methodism grew, served by the circuit rider preachers in the 1830s. In 1964, The congregation was in need of space. A new church was built at 1795 Baird Road, and today the Penfield United Methodist Church offers traditional and contemporary worship, great music, a preschool, and warm welcome to all. The church will hold Vacation Bible School and its annual Terrific Treasure Sale this summer. They are currently constructing a brand new fellowship hall. That is set to open this fall. The praise band is led by Matt Doy, and at Penfield they say, our doors are open, everyone is welcome, and we welcome the Penfield United Methodist Church and Praise Band. Say hello now to the St. Joseph's Ladies Auxiliary. They live by following faith through their Catholic tradition and values, friendship, bringing the hospitality mission of St. Joseph's Parish to each and every person they meet, service, utilizing the strength of people, power of communities, and love in their hearts. And they are ladies of hope and hospitality, serving the Penfield community through the newly formed Penfield Hope, which responds to critical unmet needs of the Penfield area community. The St. Joseph's Ladies Auxiliary. And I like the name of this next group, Activiteens. All right, you can hear them. Group of Penfield high school teens promoting active, healthy lifestyles. And you can see from their posters and banners today what it's all about. Wear your seatbelt, Activiteens. Wear your seatbelt, there's one. Yearn for education, excellence at all times. We welcome them to our Penfield Parade today. Activiteens, I like that. All right, on the move, part of this parade, and they've been on the move this year, Wickham Farms, moving to that new location on Sweets Corners Road this year, 1315 Sweets Corners. They'll be open for business. Mark this down. Put it on your calendar. August 9th. August 9th in the new location. Wickham Farms, believing in the importance of spending quality time with family and friends, striving to make a working farm a place where guests of all ages can enjoy fun and interactive farm activities, enjoying lasting memories together. Trampoline at the new place, too? Got the trampoline going? All right. I always have the trampoline. ATRIA Penfield is also in our parade this year, proudly serving families for more than 30 years, a vibrant community where older adults enjoy the benefits of a simplified lifestyle with discreet support from a professional 24-hour staff. Thank you, ATRIA Penfield, for being in our parade. The Walworth Fire Department, organized in 1929, has provided 90 years of service to the hamlet of Walworth. They have 50 members, 100% volunteer organization, responding wherever and whenever they are needed. Chief John O'Toole telling us they send their thanks for inviting them to be part of our parade today, and we thank you for being part of our parade, the Walworth Fire Department. We welcome now the Penfield Democratic Committee. Penfield Democrats, or PenDems, preserving and improving the quality of life for people in the town of Penfield. Thrilled to endorse the candidates with them today. Julie Mitchell and Mindy McLaren, who are running for Penfield Town Board. Give us a wave so we know who you are. Mike Lingle, who is running for Penfield Town Justice. Catherine Dean, who is running for Monroe County Legislator in the 9th District. Catherine, where's Catherine out there? And Butch Fitzsimmons, running from Monroe County Legislature in the 15th District. All members of the Penfield Democratic Committee marching alongside countywide candidates as well that we will acknowledge here. So we have Julie Mitchell, Minnie McLaren for Town Board, Mike Lingle for Town Justice, Catherine Dean for County Legislature in the 9th District, Butch Fitzsimmons, County Legislature in the 15th District, and Mike Dollinger, as you see coming into view now, running for County Court Judge. Mike is a lifelong resident of Monroe County. Upon graduating from Syracuse and Albany Law School, he began serving our community as a prosecutor in the DA's office. He spent the vast majority of more than 9 years handling cases before Monroe County Court and has worked as a court attorney in County Court with Judge Christopher Chacho. Lives in Fairport with his wife, a Penfield High School graduate, and his 2 sons, and looks forward to the opportunity to serving as a Monroe County Court judge. So we welcome Mike Dollinger to our parade today in Penfield. Thank you for being part of this. What a perfect day this is. A little warm, but the sun is shining. We kept the showers away, so we salute the Penfield Democratic Committee as they pass in review for our 4th of July parade here in Penfield. Also marching today, Karen Bailey Turner, who is running for Monroe County Court, and Shawnee Curry Mitchell, running for District Attorney. You see Shawnee's support there as well. And right behind Shawnee, Adam Bello, running for Monroe County Executive. As County Executive, Adam says he'll bring new ideas, new leadership, and new energy to county government, making sure government works for everyone, that our young people have jobs, and make investment in our community's infrastructure needed to ensure a better economic future. Penfield Democratic Committee, Adam Bello is our final parade here. His supporters marching in review. Shawnee for District Attorney. All of the Monroe County Democrats, thank you for being part of our parade. Howard, good to see my new neighbor. Howard Mafucci working as well here. Good to see everyone in our Penfield parade. You want more music? We've got more music from Kelly's Heroes. They're based in Caledonia. Their members, though, come from 6 counties, been performing throughout Western New York and Canada, sharing their spirit and love of music. Kelly's Heroes. And now, say hello to the Southeast Bible Baptist Church, serving and ministering the Penfield community since 1970. Senior Pastor Jim Crone and Assistant Pastor Curtis Baker lead the Common Ground Baptist Ministries, including the Southeast Christian Academy for grades pre-K through 12, the Common Ground Baptist Camp, Common Ground Baptist Institute, and various children's and youth ministries as well. The Southeast Bible Baptist Church marching in parade, superheroes and all. Thank you for being part of our 2019 Penfield 4th of July celebration. Black Button Distilling, a New York State licensed farm distillery, over 90% of New York State all natural ingredients, including their award-winning small batch straight bourbon whiskey, citrus fruit gin, lilac gin, bourbon cream. Black Button Distilling products truly made in the USA. Everybody's been throwing out Tootsie Rolls and candy. You don't have any, no bourbon to throw out. Those little bottles you can throw in the ground. Black Button Distilling, thank you. Planet Fitness is here now, joining us for our parade. You can join for just $10 a month, free and unlimited fitness training with every membership. 5 locations. Visit planetfitness.com to find the location nearest you. Planet Fitness, home of the judgment-free zone. Thank you for being part of our Penfield parade today for the 4th of July. Rochester Bath and Kitchen, Dan and Jeff Whalen, owners of Rochester Bath and Kitchen, born and raised in Penfield, still live in Penfield. Rochester Bath and Clinton has an A+ rating for the Better Business Bureau, 4-time Rochester Choice winner, multiple years on Angie's List with the Super Service Award. They want to thank you all, their customers, for choosing Rochester Bath and Kitchen. And now the official drum line for the Buffalo Bills. Say hello to Downbeat Percussion. We had enough music and downbeat percussion for you today. What great music throughout our entire parade. AP Property Services of Webster for over 25 years, providing commercial properties with the highest level of professionalism and quality service. The vehicles they have in our parade today, an AP 188, honors those who gave it all in the line of duty and families left behind. You can see that as the first vehicle. That is followed by AP 215, honoring those who served our country, past and present. And behind that, AP 9, honoring fallen officers and their families. And AP 77, the first responders of the December 24th, 2012. And now we see the final vehicle here, the Town of Penfield Department of Public Works Sewer Department. Driving the backer truck, Tom Gomez or Gomes? Truck responding to sewer emergencies throughout the year, on standby 24 hours a day. What a fitting vehicle to end the parade. The sewer truck. I don't know how we did that. I guess we're, what I'm tempted to say I can't right now, but you know what you say when they end a parade like that. All right, we want to remind you of all the events coming up in Penfield for the rest of this 4th of July celebration. 6 p.m. today on the Harris Whalen Park, WEGMANS main stage, Allegro. Town Board will have ceremonies at 7:30. 8 o'clock, music by Northside Johnny, and we've had some great music in this parade today as well. 10 o'clock tonight, the fireworks display at Harris Whalen, and from 10:30 till 11, Northside Johnny. There'll be a huge fireworks display tonight, entertainment, great food, the bounce house for the kids as well up there. So please make note of that. Enjoy your 4th of July celebration here in Penfield, and we thank you for being part of our parade today. Whether you're here in person, watching on Facebook Live, we thank you for helping us celebrate the 4th of July in Penfield, and we hope to see you all again next year for 2020. as we celebrate the 4th of July.